Hi, I'm Jennifer.
I'm Ken Morton.
What are we talking about this week?
So there's this cool farm to fork movement here in Northern California, which is kind of, bringing the local farmers to your menu.
That means we get to talk about food? We're going to get to eat today?
But I have a golf version of kind of what the farm to fork movement is.
Okay, well, I think I might be a little disappointed now.
Yes, exactly.
Sorry.
So what's really cool is we actually have a Northern California vendor that we're going to be highlighting this morning. So
excellent.
I'll give you a little background on the company first. So Ray Claveren Sr., and this story actually is very near and dear to my heart because it's very similar to my own story. I'm Ken Morton Jr. Ken Sr. has worked here at the Eqlizr Golf Course for over 60 years, and this is a second generation golf pro story too. So
are we going to say what the name of the company name is?
We will. But let me first start with Ray Claveren Sr., who was a head golf professional at several Northern California golf courses, probably most notably Elkhorn Country Club down in Stockton. He had a son, Ray Claveren Jr., who also was a golf professional, is currently the general manager at Mountain Springs Golf Course up in Sonora.
Okay.
Been a long-time PGA pro as well. He has started a brand new putter company called NXO Golf.
What does that stand for?
I don't know what it stands for. I think it just stands for NXO Golf. It has a really cool milled putter story, and Ray was up visiting for it with us earlier this year. He actually was at the Hagen Oaks Golf Expo with some of the brand new prototypes he had, and now has inventory in our store and is selling this cool new putter. So I'll give you a little background on it. It is a 100% milled putter, but unlike normally milled putters,
what's it called?
It's called the Eqlizr. This putter is actually milled in 6 different parts and then assembled. A typical milled putter is actually milled out of a single block of steel. It's an extremely soft, heavily stamped forged metal, forged steel, stainless steel. But he actually mills it in a whole bunch of different pieces. So if you look at this, you'll see that the hosel is actually one piece and is actually screwed on there.
I'm bringing this closer so you guys can see it as he talks.
The face is another milled piece, which is the piece right up here in the front. The back cavity is one piece. The very end where the weights are in the back, and then you'll see some screws in the back. Those are actually can be stainless steel and tungsten screws in the back, so that you can make the putter heavier or lighter as you want. And most people would wonder why all of the pieces.
Yeah,
and
there's a lot of pieces.
There is a lot of pieces.
A lot of movement, it seems like.
The ultimate is custom fitability, and this actually does that tremendously well.
Which I think you can kind of get an idea of if you look at all these little...
all the different screws, and so you can make this putter extremely lightweight or extremely heavy. What's super cool is that all of the pieces are milled to specs. So typically, like if we had another forged blade putter of something and we wanted to adjust the lie angle of the putter or the face angle or the loft of the putter, we actually have to bend it in a machine. And metal has a memory. It will have a tendency to it won't go back all the way, but it'll have a tendency to move back to its original shape and design over time. What Ray does with this putter is he actually mills everything to specs. So if you have an upright putter or a flat putter, he'll actually mill the hosel specific to your lie angle. If you wanted a super strong loft or a super weak loft, instead of having to bend the hosel forward or back and actually change the placement of the hands up here, because as you change the loft and bend it here at the hosel, that's actually going to move the grip forward or move the grip back slightly. He actually will mill a hosel to anywhere from 2 degrees loft all the way up to 7 degrees loft.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It has a little face etching here on the very front of the putter there. He actually designs that to actually create some friction to hopefully grab the ball and actually create overspin at the top of the putter as well.
I see mine has a number on it that looks like it's different than your number. What's the deal with that?
That's his categorization, so he knows what the loft of the putter is, so that these might have 2 different lofts on them, and that's how we are able to categorize which one is on there. So that is a 6 degree loft, this one is a 4 degree loft. It comes in anything from a 32-inch putter all the way up to a 39-inch putter, and then he has a number of different grips, including this cool, pure, oversized grip. If you see,
Yeah,
it's a
it
little,
feels really.
yeah, it's a little fatter, and he's got about a dozen different grips that you can choose to put that on there as well. So again, in terms of customability, this has more different offerings than maybe any other putter that we have up on the floor.
So are we selling it like this, or is this one that you kind of come in and you kind of choose your stuff and then we're custom ordering them?
Both ways. So we can, we'll have him turned around in about a week's time for us. He has all the different pieces on there, but you can actually, you know, if you found one out on our floor, we've got about 4 different versions that have different lofts and different lengths and different grips on there. And the cool part is too, if we wanted to take that hosel with this tungsten weight and this face loft, we can actually take them apart and reassemble it and send you out all with your specs using all the pieces of the putters that we have on the floor.
That's pretty cool. Now this putter it's a little bit on the pricier side.
It's $499.99. Again, but when you're talking milled putters, typically you're in that $350 to $500 range already. Again, this is made out of the same type of metals that you're seeing Bettinardi and Scotty Cameron's. I mean, it's as premier and high quality materials as you can get in a putter. It's not often that we get to highlight Northern California companies.
I know,
and
I
it's
think
kind
that's
of fun.
really cool.
So yeah, and Ray's a great guy. If you're ever up in the Gold Country area and stop the club he's at, Mountain Springs, is a really great golf course, and you get to support somebody who's actually trying to make a go of it right here in our local area.
All right, thanks everyone. We'll see you next time.